I hope God has a good sense of humor. Any good Catholic worth their salt goes to church every week. That's just how it is. But let me actually let you in on a good old Roman cat secret. No one actually likes weekly mass. Seriously, if the third commandment was, keep the Sabbath holy, but I mean, only if you really feel like it, I guess, I'm pretty sure most churches would have like 2 people in them. So obviously, we all have our own reasons why we don't particularly enjoy church. So I guess I'll go over my own reasons, and if at any point during the video you're like, wow, that's so relatable, I guess I succeeded then. So first thing, why do I gotta go every damn week? Like, look, realistically, it's not that bad, right? I mean, it's literally just an hour out of my whole 7 days. Like, no biggie. But I mean, I won't say that it doesn't suck when I'm busy doing stuff and then I have to put all of it on hold so I can go to church for an hour and hear about the story of some gay town getting nuked from orbit. I mean, with a job, at least you get paid. With church, you're just there. But okay, you arrive at church and it's time to pick a pew to sit on. Good luck with that. For some reason, Catholics have collectively agreed to never sit in the middle of a pew. They always have to sit on the edges. Seriously, why do people do this? What's wrong with just allowing easier access to seating? It's just a few steps, for God's sake. Now I always have to frickin', I don't know, walk up to someone and awkwardly ask if I can scooch in and get myself a seat. I mean, honestly, I hate it. It sucks. I think we can all agree that church is boring as hell. Now, I know there are some people in my audience who are like, what are you talking about, Jed? Everyone has a great time at my church. Look, your church might do the thing where you put joy and celebration into your songs, but when you go to a Catholic church, there's no fun allowed. You have to stand completely still and sing in a monotone voice. I mean, hell, half the time, like, the people aren't even singing. They're just, like, talking over a piano. Look, I love organs and choirs, but church just sucks all the life out of it. And don't get me started on the priest's ramblings. You know, I remember one particular mass, we had like a guest priest or something, and the dude just rambled. After he finished the liturgy of the word or whatever it's called, the guy must have went on for another 45 minutes. Everyone was just waiting for the guy to wrap it up, but he went on and on. We must have been in that church for like 2 hours. How do you make such a holy place feel like hell? And believe me, the length of mass is something else. Now, masses are supposed to go on for an hour typically, but let me tell you, mass length has the potential to be so volatile you could probably bet money on when mass is gonna end. Is it gonna end on time, or are you gonna have to stay for an extra 15 minutes? You'll have to wait and find out. How riveting. If I could change one thing about mass, it would be all the standing and kneeling. You know, sit down, stand up, sit down again, stand up again, kneel, stand up, kneel, sit down, stand up, sit down. Honestly, I feel like church would be a lot more bearable if I could just sit down and relax for the entire mass. I mean, do I really have to be standing to hear a long-ass story about how Jesus healed some Roman soldier's femboy wife? I liked it a lot better when I had to watch church on TV because then I could just sit down for the whole damn thing. Plus, I have a rocking chair, and that beats any pew a church can have. You know, I'll throw in a little bonus here. Ever since COVID-19 hit and my church started to implement the whole social distancing thing, there have been a lot more babies crying than usual. Usually, if a baby started crying, you just take them outside of the mass for a while and bring them back in when they're all calmed down. But now I guess it's, you know, a little more effort to do that because, you know, social distancing. So everyone just sort of has to listen to the babies cry. And once one baby starts... Yeah. You know, let me actually stimulate the experience for you. Oh yeah, and don't even get me started on the confirmation process. Seriously, don't. So, yeah, to be honest, Jesus, I know you died on the cross for my sins so that I may be forgiven and, you know, I can go to heaven and all that, but did you really have to make a weekly mass in your and your Father's name? Like, I'm willing to compromise. No, maybe mass could be monthly, bi-weekly maybe, you know? And like, look, we can talk about this, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, that's really all. I love the big G in the sky, but church kinda sucks. And to finish this all off, bring back 1815 Italy. Friendly fella Jed out. Your Shabbat, your